What if I told you I could fix your brain in less than 5 minutes?
You are not crazy. You are not weak. And you are definitely not alone. But there is something happening inside your brain right now, something that science can actually explain. And once you hear it, you are going to feel an enormous amount of relief. Because what you're feeling, it was never really about them. Stay with me, because I'm going to show you exactly why your brain gets addicted to people who don't want you, why the chase always feels better than the catch, and, most importantly, the one shift that ends the cycle for good. Let's go. Here's something most people never get taught. Dopamine, the feel-good chemical your brain produces, doesn't fire when you get what you want. It fires when you think you might. Stanford researchers proved this. They monitored brain activity in subjects anticipating a reward. The dopamine spike, it happened during the wait, during the uncertainty. The moment the reward actually arrived, dopamine dropped. Let that sink in. Your brain is not rewarding you for finding someone great. It is rewarding you for chasing someone uncertain. So, when they don't text back, your dopamine spikes. When they go hot and cold, your dopamine spikes. When they seem almost interested but not quite, your brain lights up like a slot machine. You are not in love, you are gambling, and your brain cannot tell the difference. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, but this feels so real though. It does. That's the trap. Because the feeling is real, the chemistry is real. But what it's pointing you toward, that's the lie. Here's where it gets worse. Human psychology has a built-in flaw called the scarcity principle. We assign more value to things that are hard to get. Think about it. The moment a restaurant says, fully booked, you want a table more than you did 5 seconds ago. You didn't even know if you were hungry. Now apply that to a person, someone who is always available, always responsive, always warm. Your brain files them under ordinary. Someone who is distant, unpredictable, hard to read. Your brain files them under rare. And we chase rare things. We obsess over rare things. We lie awake at 2 a.m. thinking about rare things.
Even when rare just means emotionally unavailable. Now, here is the part that might actually change something for you today. For a lot of people, and I mean a lot, this pattern didn't start with the person you're thinking about right now. It started when you were a child. Attachment researchers have spent decades studying how the love we received growing up programs the love we seek as adults. If the love you experienced early on felt inconsistent, sometimes warm, sometimes cold, sometimes present, sometimes absent, your nervous system didn't learn that love is safe and steady. It learned that love is something you earn, something you chase, something that requires you to be good enough, interesting enough, needed enough. And that program is still running. So when you meet someone who gives you that same hot and cold feeling, your nervous system doesn't say warning, it says familiar. And familiar feels like home, even when home wasn't a safe place to be. You're not chasing them. You're chasing the version of yourself that finally felt like enough. I need you to pause for a second and send this to someone who needs to hear that last part. Okay, so now you understand the trap. Here's the part that's going to make you feel a little bit stupid, because it made me feel a little bit stupid. The harder you chase someone, the less attractive you become to them. Science backs this up. When someone senses neediness, it triggers the opposite of attraction. Because subconsciously, high neediness signals low value, and low value signals low desirability. You are literally creating the distance that's destroying you. And on the rare occasion it does work, the feeling is gone within weeks, sometimes days, because it was never about them. Remember? It was the chase. So, how do you actually break this? Number 1, name it when it happens. Literally say, this is dopamine. This is a pattern. This is not love. Naming a feeling interrupts it. Number 2, grieve the fantasy, not the person. When you let go of someone who wasn't choosing you, you're not losing them. You are losing an idea. Number 3, stop performing. The moment you stop trying to be impressive enough and start simply being yourself, the dynamic shifts. The right people, they notice you immediately, because authenticity is one of the rarest things on earth. And rare things, remember, are irresistible. Your brain is not broken. It was just trying to protect you, but you don't need that program anymore. The love that is actually meant for you will not feel like a game you might lose. It will feel like rest. If any part of this hit differently, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.